I'm so grateful to every single person on YouTube, and I'm talking to you if you're watching this video, that has posted their transition videos, that have done their vlogs and talked about all the different things that they've gone through in their transition, hormone surgeries, like I said, life experiences, relationships, work, everything that they've been through. They have posted online and they have posted it on YouTube, and that to me has been such a blessing. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for helping me get started and for helping me get through this journey that it's not over, it's never going to be over, but that has gotten so much better. Because at the beginning it's a little scary, and you start feeling very insecure sometimes, and you feel like the world's gonna be against you and you're never gonna have anyone and you're gonna be alone forever. So sometimes you basically have to say, you know what, screw everything, I'm putting everything on the line because I have to do this for myself. I have to do this so that I can continue to live my life happily and that I can move forward, and then you can also help others. So it might seem selfish, but then at the same time it really isn't, because if you're a person that's frustrated, if you're a very sad, depressed, frustrated person, you're probably not going to be able to help that many people. You're probably not going to be able to contribute to society and to your family. And that's sad, because everyone has the potential to do so much. Everyone has the potential to take over the world if they want to, and unfortunately, as a transgender person, if you haven't transitioned, your life is extremely sad and difficult internally. You might have money, you might have a family, you might have friends, but we all know that as a transgender person, before your transition, you are basically an empty shell, and you're walking around every day living somebody else's life, and living for other people but yourself. And that's really sad. I know that for some people it might be very difficult to transition based on where they live, or based on who they're surrounded with, or because of finances or health. But I definitely encourage every single one of you that feels like you have transgender feelings, that you've known for a long time that you were born in the wrong body, to seek help, to seek treatment, to go and talk to a psychologist or a therapist, so that you can talk about these feelings and realize what's going on with you. As a transgender person, like I said, it's very important to get out of that state, to get out of that, shell that you're in, and take that mask off and just finally live your life the way you're supposed to live it. Okay? So that's what I did. I was inspired by all these people on YouTube, and that gave me the strength and it gave me the knowledge to seek therapy, to start telling my friends and family. And I wanted to make this video more of an overall perspective on my transgender journey, but I will definitely be making more videos more in detail about certain things. For example, the more technical, like hormones, surgeries, all that stuff, or talking about how to change your name and how to go about work. But to me, I wanted to make this video more of an overall picture, so you guys get an idea of where I'm coming from. And so yeah, that's what happened. I found some help. I started my therapy immediately. I mean, my psychologist, from the get-go, I think from day one, she was convinced, of course, about my situation. She definitely said, as a doctor and psychologist, I can definitely tell just by talking to you and evaluating you, you have gender dysphoria. And basically what gender dysphoria means is that there is a conflict between your mind and your body when it comes to gender. That you feel like you were born in the wrong body. Let me rephrase that. Not that you feel, that you know that you were born in the wrong body, because I want to let people know that this is not something that we just feel. This is not something that we just decide on, doing one day. Like, oh, I'm just gonna, hate my body and hate everything about me because it's fun. No, this is something that you're born with. Being transgender is something that you're born with. Get it over with. If you don't like that, then you're just gonna have to do your own research and figure it out on your own. But I'm telling you that as a transgender woman and as a person that has talked to and listened to hundreds of trans people, I can tell you that the overall feeling is that we were all born transgender. Okay? You don't become transgender, you're born transgender. And that's something that I think it's important to know, because that way people can realize that this is not a choice. We're not choosing to be transgender. We're choosing to transition, and to live. We're choosing to live. But we're not choosing to be transgender. And I want that to be very clear to everyone out there, because to me, it's important to get, the right acknowledgement, and for people to take transgender people seriously. We're not doing this for the glitz and glamour, or to be able to, in my case, wear dresses and makeup and have long hair. I could never wear a dress ever again and not wear makeup and not do my hair, but that doesn't take away my trans feelings. That doesn't take away my gender dysphoria. And that doesn't take away the fact that I was born a woman. And obviously, as you guys can tell, I have worked through my transition and to match my exterior with my interior, so that I can finally get over that conflict and I can live my life and be productive and be a productive member of society and help others and give others, a chance to live and to experience life for the first time. As a trans person, before you transition, you feel like your life has just been a big blur and that you haven't really experienced life the way you're supposed to experience it. And that to me is extremely sad. And I pray to God every day that every single transgender person out there in the world is able to go through their transition and to experience everything that comes with being with being the right gender that you were always supposed to be. Okay? So that's my message. Now, I've been all over the place with this video, so I'm sorry guys. I just wanted to keep it very real. I didn't want to do anything scripted or, do anything like, in stages or, okay, I'm gonna talk about this and I'm gonna talk about that. I just basically wanted to let my feelings out and basically out myself to the world and let you guys know that yes, I am transgender, but I'm very proud of it and I'm not ashamed, and I am so happy to be able to put my message out there for everyone to see and for everyone to learn from. And if you have any questions, like I've said before, please don't hesitate in sending me messages or contacting me. I have all my information down in the description box. If you guys want to tweet me, Facebook me, send me a picture on Instagram, whatever you want to do, I want to be there for you. And even if you're not transgender but you have questions, or you might have a friend that's transgender, or a coworker, or your son or daughter are transgender, I would love to help you if you have any questions or any suggestions or anything like that. I would love to be one of those people that you can come to and talk to about it, because I can definitely tell you guys, like I said before, and I can't stop saying it, having people on YouTube talk about their life experiences as a trans woman or a trans man have been one of the biggest helps in my transition, has been one of the biggest tools in my journey as a transgender woman. And like I said, I'm extremely thankful to every single person that posts videos on YouTube, and you guys know who you are. Thank you so much. I would love to hear from you. I've actually gotten in contact with a few of you, and you know, to me that's like an honor. I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something like that, because to me you guys mean the world, and I want to, you know, also be able to help others that are starting their transitions or that have been transitioning for some time but have questions, or like I said, for anyone else that wants to know about what it is to be a transgender person and how to make it in this world. I'm very happy living my life as myself finally, and it's been already some years that I've been doing this, and you know, the more time passes, the more experiences I'm living, and the more I learn, and the more I go through this journey, the bigger my feelings are to want to help others, you know, and to put myself out there. So I'm definitely not afraid to be who I am. I am proud of being a transgender woman, and I want to take this opportunity to tell you out there, if you are transgender, be proud. You know, don't be ashamed of who you are, because you're a beautiful person and you're special, and you are just as valuable as any other person. So don't ever think that you have to hide or you have to be ashamed of yourself. Okay, so celebrate your life, celebrate your manhood or womanhood, and just live life to the fullest. That's my biggest advice to every single person that's out there listening. And you know, without anything else to say, because I feel like I'm rambling now, I just want to thank you guys for listening to me, and I hope that you guys subscribe. I will definitely be posting videos every week, and not just about transgender issues, but a lot more things such as fitness. Like I said in my first video, I have already posted some beauty tutorial. I'm also talking about health and, you know, lifestyle and pop culture, and you know, all topics that I found interesting and that I kind of have experience already, and just wanting to send that message out there to everyone that, you know, you're not alone, and I love you, and un beso, and until next time, I will talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.